Tube, what's good? It's your boy. Father's Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit dogs on subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post up new content. It's late Sunday morning, people. Not to say that it's late Sunday morning, people. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that the sound was right. So, y'all already know what's happening. Y'all know my routine. Wake up, wipe my face, brush my teeth, check my email, see what so-called social media has for me, because I already know social media is gonna give me 1 or 10, right? So, y'all know I'm crazy. I watch a lot of bullshit on YouTube. So I was on that. I don't know if these people want to call themselves life coaches, relationship experts, whatever the case is. Crazy Uncle told y'all this once before. Some of you motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up. Plain and simple. If you've been divorced more than once, like this. If you've been divorced, no, just shut up. You can't give nobody no type of advice because you fucked up your own shit. Right? Hell, I've been divorced, right? But I don't ever give nobody advice. All what the fuck the Crazy Uncle do is sit up here and tell y'all how fucked up everybody else is. Right? And then maybe, just maybe, Crazy Uncle might throw some shit in there. Well, put it like this. It's not that I might throw some shit in there. I'm going to always throw something in there. It's not, put it like this. Anytime that I do a show, regardless of subject, right? Now sometimes, if I got material to actually really go off of, fine. I'll show you what we can both sit up here and watch what they said, right? And then we'll take it from there. Well, then I can be like, okay, hey, look, I can just actually really just go off of just straight experience on my own from I'll just say from the time I was 16 or whatever, up until the age that I am now, right? So I'm gonna let this shit play. I've watched some of it, but it's one of those deals that I like to start off fresh. So I'm gonna do this as if I haven't watched all of it, but I actually really watched the most important part of this whole deal. So sit back and enjoy. If you got your tasty beverage, hey, I suggest you grab it or go fix your one. And we're going to sit back and enjoy whatever the fuck happens. Let's go. So y'all see this statement right here, right? So
how to love, but not who. Men know who to love, but not how. You see?
Now, put it like this. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to call bullshit on it. Because if indeed that was the case, you can pretty much say, all right, that's probably like about 50-50, maybe 55-45, depending on which way you go. This way you go with it, right? So let's just go. And then what are you basing it off of? Right? That's another question. Let's go.
A woman will pour everything she has into a man who hasn't even deserved it yet. She'll see his potential. She'll love him through the version of himself who he hasn't even built. She'll stay too long. She'll give too much. She'll forgive what she shouldn't, because women were taught how to love without conditions and never taught how to choose without emotion. And by the time she realizes that the man wasn't worth the woman she had to become to hold him down, all those years are already gone. Meanwhile, a man could pick a woman from across the corner within 5 seconds. He knows. Trust me, he knows. He always knows.
Hold on,
Women know how to love.
Special guest that's gonna come to the table so that she finished over there. But just know that I've already in disagreement with what old boy is talking about. You know, so whenever you ready.
I need repeat.
You might need to hurry up. She coming, y'all. She doing women things. That's what a lot of y'all do, you know. So, but hey, it's not a case, right? We gonna so let's check it out. Some notifications. So soon as she get done in the little girl's room, we'll go ahead and we'll get this doggone show on the road, right? But first and foremost, I just like, you know, I hate when motherfuckers get on here and you know, I hate when people get on here and they're like, say, you know, this is why I really don't put a lot of faith behind so-called life coaches, relationship experts, therapists, or what I like to call the rapists, right? Because they fuck with your head too, right? You know, so again, you know, it's just, I mean, now if y'all feel like y'all need a life coach, all that kind of shit, then hey, by all means, go get you a life coach. But my whole deal is this. Everybody's life is fucked up, or you done made fucked up positions. And maybe, just maybe, that's all what the fuck it is. That's what it's meant to actually really be a life coach. Ladies and gentlemen, or nieces and nephews, y'all already know who this is. Then my lovely wife.
Hi.
And, you know, so we gonna, now that she's here, you're gonna hear my perspective, and then you're gonna hear her perspective of this. So let's go. I hope y'all we got ours. I hope y'all got yours. Let's go.
But not who. Men know who to love, but not how.
Okay.
Women know how to love, but not who. Men know who to love, but not how.
Okay. What you think so far?
I like what he said. Women know how to love, but who? Men don't know how to love. You know what I'm saying?
They said,
okay, so a woman knows how to love, but don't know who to love. And a man,
we know, but not how.
Gotcha. I'm not gonna say that I agree with that part, because men know how to love. You just might have to give them a few pointers of how you want to be loved. You know, a man know what love is. A man everybody is different, because some men that done been through the ringer with a female, and some females done been through the ringer with a man. And so I think it's basically learning each other and know what makes them, you can learn how to love a person the way they want to be loved. Everybody has a special way they want to be loved. Everybody wants that. How can I put this? Every male and every female wants that special attention. They want you to, if you can touch that man's soul, then you love him. That's that special love. If you know where to touch him in his soul, in his heart, you know, then you know how to love him. Everybody wants that special depthness of love. If that sounds right, everybody is different. That's basically how I can put it. Everybody is different. I want this man to love me in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you learn a person, if you know what makes that person happy, you know what makes that person mad or whatnot, if you know them, if you can finish their sentence, if you know them, truly know their blueprint, like my husband always says, then you know how to love them. You know to build that man up and not tear him down. You know to pray over that man before he leaves the house. You know to continue to pray over him, because that man has a big job. Being a provider, being a husband, being the head of that household, he has big shoes to fill. But that female also has big shoes to fill, because she's in a position too where you carry that household. You make this house a home. You know how to keep a house. You know how to make it feel homely and warm and stuff, and inviting for that man to not. I try to do my house, I make my house a home. I try to do things where my husband don't want to go run in the streets and nothing like that. You know, I try to make dinner night fun. You know, if for some reason I don't feel like cooking, I'll be like, okay, baby, we're having sub sandwiches tonight. And I'll make it fun, and I'll do sub sandwich baskets or whatever. When he has this different, I mean, I'll go all out with the different types of meats and the fixings and all that stuff to go on there, different types of breads and cheeses. And I just do things to make it fun for him. The things that I know that he likes, you know, it's so many ways to show love. The little different things that I know that my husband like, I keep them. I'll surprise him with them. It's just little things to I'll dinner in the room, you know what I'm saying? And steak nights and stuff like that. Things that I know that my husband like. I know how my husband likes to be loved. And so again, that all plays a part in you getting to know that person and just truly knowing them in and out. So, I mean, I can't say that.
Okay. So now I just told people, look, don't call. We're doing a show. Okay, first and foremost, I agree with what my wife said. And all the reason why I do this is because, now, granted the fact, every relationship, every marriage, whatever, we've been knowing each other ever since we was kids, right? We used to play hide and go get.
We did not. You were scary, and I was. We didn't. Our minds was not on anything like that.
Well, no, it wasn't. But you all want to travel back in time and tell about, well, if we played hide and go seek,
if we did, he would have, because he did everything I asked him to.
but see, here's the deal. I said all that to say this. He said that, but what the fuck are you basing it off? Right? Are you basing it off? Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of you young raggedy motherfuckers, right? Y'all look at a woman right today, and y'all can't tell from a BBL to fake titty, none of that shit. And y'all, ooh, she got big titty, she got a big ass, but the bitch can't count to 5. I'm just telling you, that's how y'all do. That's how y'all do things. You know, ooh, I love her. Why you love her? Or why you love him? See, if you can't tell me that, dog, you like shut the fuck up and come. Let's go.
You see, a woman will pour everything she has into a man who hasn't even deserved it yet. She'll see his potential. She'll love him through the version of himself who he hasn't even built. She'll stay too long. She'll give too much. She'll forgive what she shouldn't, because women were taught how to love without conditions and never taught how to choose without emotion. And by the time she realizes that
again,
that's true though. No, I'm saying that's the female does do that, but again, they have been taught a lot of like that's kind of like I was taught too. But if this is a boyfriend girlfriend thing, then yeah, no. If I'm doing that and the man still hadn't changed, then it's time for me to move on. But again, that right there, he's talking about. I would say that basically goes toward marriage, because when you're married, it's not easy to just walk away from it. So then, yeah, you do forgive when the man doesn't deserve forgiveness. You do stick around when he doesn't deserve. You do that because you were taught to make it work, and you are standing on your vows. Boyfriend and girlfriend, that type of situation, the love and stuff is there, but that man still ain't changed, and he dogging you and stuff. Then yeah, I would say it's time to leave. But in a marriage, it's not easy to walk away.
Keywords: boy friend, girl friend. Okay. A lot of y'all think y'all grown. Y'all look, just because you got hair on your dick and balls and on your cooter, that don't make you a grown-up person. I'm so fucking sorry. Right? And then, and so now this is where I'm finna fuck up a whole bunch of y'all right now, right? So you said, okay, well, what makes a man or what makes a woman? Well, what if I told y'all that ain't no grown-ups here? We all still a little bit of children. We all still a little bit of children. None of us are actually like really past the age of 9. Some of us do good if we make it past the age of 12. I know that's real deep for y'all. I know it's real deep for y'all, right? And then I can actually really take this shit just a little bit further. Somewhere from the course of Adam and Eve up until now, right? Something, somewhere, or ain't no something, a whole lot of shit got lost, right? And so basically what happens, y'all know the story of Adam and Eve. Man has that responsibility, right? Yahweh created him from the dirt, said, hey, look, I'm gonna need you to take care of all this stuff here, right? And for the longest, Adam did that, right? And then Yahweh looked at him like, you know what? I might have just put just a little bit too much on the man, right? So what happened to Adam? He went to sleep. He woke up, there his woman was. A lot of you motherfuckers still asleep. Okay? And you out there sleepwalking. Anything you think that got a nice pair of titties on and a nice ass, then there y'all go. Right? So, y'all, if you're going to say some shit like this, I'm put like this. I know I went down to Mariana's Trench deep on your ass, but hey, look, I can do that. My lungs are equipped. I can go that damn far and come up with no goddamn problems. A lot of people can't do that. So you talking, so basically what you're talking right now, you motherfucker, you still square man. Put your scuba gear on. Come on down there where the crazy uncle's at. Let's go.
Man wasn't worth the woman she had to become to hold him down. All those years are already gone. Meanwhile, a man could pick a woman from across the corner within 5 seconds. He knows. Trust me, he knows. He always knows. He sees her loyalty, her standards, her peace, her presence, and he picks her without any hesitation. The problem is, he doesn't know what to do with her once he has her. He wasn't taught how to show love, how to communicate, how to stay long enough to actually let her in. He protects himself by withholding the very small thing that would have actually kept her the whole time. He picks right, but loves wrong. And she loves right, but picks wrong. And both of them spent a lifetime hurt by something that was never the lack of love. It was the lack of training. You see, most relationships don't fail because the love wasn't there. They fail because nobody taught either one of them what to do once it showed up.
So where does this training begin?
And so now she said, so you agree to what he said to the most part?
To the most. And yeah, and some women would ask, where does this training begin? Because again, you had some, I'm sorry to put it out there like that, but you had some deadbeat moms that just didn't care about stuff like that. But for those who were raised good and had those moral values, and some of these females have been raised by their grandparents, I get it. That's even better. right there. But as it starts when you're a child,
Yeah.
they start instilling things in you. You see mom and dad, and you see the kind of love that dad has for mom. Some didn't see that, and I'm so sorry for you. Some didn't see that, but those who did, like me and my husband, we saw that growing up. We our because it's always been two parents in the house.
Yeah.
Some people didn't have that. Some in foster care, some don't know about that because some hadn't been showed that. Some has had a very hard life, a hard knock life. So it does start, to answer her question, it's supposed to start when you're small, because the moms, even though the fathers teach the young boys how to be young men, showing them what you do and what you don't do as you grow up and get older, as a teenager and a young man to becoming a man or whatnot. And then some mothers have to teach that young boy that, because the dad's not around. And so same thing with a female. My dad told me that I was beautiful. So I didn't need a validation from a man to tell me that I was beautiful, because my dad told me first. And so, and he told me, don't ever let nobody tell you that you're not. So a man can say what he wants. Our father teaches that little girl how to always know that she's beautiful inside and out. And mom takes it from there and begin to instill things in her. So again, a lot of people have had that, and some has, and I understand.
Yeah, and then unless y'all haven't figured out yet, Crazy Uncle special. I've been special ever since I was a little bitty boy, right?
He sure is.
This woman would tell you that, yeah, I had my own set of parents, but I had an additional 2 sets of parents, her mother being one of them. Shout out to Joanne Clayton. Love you, mama. Shout out to Doris Yancey and the late Harold Yancey Sr. As far as like my mom and dad goes, they've all gone home to glory, right? And then it's just for the simple fact. Put it like this. We are village children. That corner of Maryland and Maple, probably the best corner in the United States, as far as the Crazy Uncle is concerned, because that's where the fuck I come from. That's where the fuck she come from. Right? And so when you ask a question like this, 9 times out of 10, you didn't get this. I've always been a firm believer, right, that any person born after 1980, if you were born anything after 1983, you suspect. I'm just gonna put it out there. And the reason why you suspect, because great the fact, a lot of the stuff happened in the 60s. But I really think that a lot of it now really didn't take effect until the 80s. So when you hear people, so put like this, you're just talking from what you know, what you've seen. Y'all don't do a whole lot of research on stuff. Plain and simple. You don't know you really don't know when it actually really dropped off, for the most part. I already told y'all what the fuck happened with Adam and Eve. Right? Adam went to sleep, she was already there. Right? A lot of y'all sleepwalking. And just know it goes for the women too. Right? A lot of y'all, social media, which has been around longer than what the fuck y'all think. Social media didn't just start with the internet. It was with television. Whether you had the 3 channels that me and my wife actually really grew up on, until cable TV came along, right? Then it was MTV, BET. And a lot of y'all actually like really pattern y'all's lives after that because 9 times out of 10, your mama and your daddy was at work, right? Which for the most part, right? You really can't help that. People get together, people walk down the aisle to have kids, and for whatever reason, right? Kids become involved, which for the most part, right? And I know I've said this, right? Whoever put the idea, because it had to start from somewhere. Whoever came up with the idea, and I think it was directed towards more females than what it is men. Right? Y'all are sitting up here. By the time y'all 16 years old, right? Y'all already done planned y'all future 10 years ahead. You done figured out you're gonna graduate high school at the age of 17. You're gonna do 4 years of college, and you're gonna do all that shit and be married by the time you're 25. Right? And 9 times out of 10, because a lot of y'all go off of what the fuck somebody done told you. Right? Me and my wife, on the other hand, both of us, we in our 50s. I'm retired. I'm trying to get her to sit down as soon as I get this paperwork done. Right? And I said this on my previous channel. Everybody want to get married and have kids by the time they're 25. Why? You at that age now, what the old folks say, boy, you didn't got where you didn't stop pissing on yourself real good. And you talking about having kids, right? And then you listen to what the fuck the doctor got to tell you. Anything past age of 30, oh, you high risk. Says who? Right? If it was me, I'd be like, don't get married till you in your 30s. Mid-30s into your early 40s. That way, if y'all want to have kids, guess what? You ain't got to worry about no goddamn babysitter. Both of you motherfuckers going to be in the house. Right? Just put it out there. Let's go.
How do we start training them?
I think you have to train them in the home, right? Train them with a 2-parent home.
Do you think or do you know, motherfucker? Let's go.
Okay,
Two-parent
I thought
household.
that I wasn't gonna.
See, that's the thing. Y'all got a podcast. This is some shit that y'all should already know. Oh, look, baby, here you go. Oh, I think I really, motherfucker? No, that shit starts at the house. It starts at home. Right? And then again, I don't know what the fuck it is with these so-called young men and these so-called young women. Y'all don't look at that no more. Y'all just put like this. And that's why I say y'all sleepwalking. Because a lot of y'all want the biggest dick and the motherfucker with the biggest bankroll. But the motherfucker don't know how to manage money. Right? Because you're too busy spending it on your ass and ain't no telling what the fuck you doing with 3-4 other motherfuckers. Women with your bullshit hair, your fake titty and your fake booty. But your ass can't count past 5. You don't even know what. Fuck this. If I ask y'all right now, true or false, 2 + 2 = 4, a lot of you motherfuckers will say yes. I don't need no pretty dumb bitch. You can have the titty, you can have the ass, all you want. But if you can't teach me what the fuck, I don't want your body. I want your mind. That's why I married her. That's why I truly love her. A lot of you motherfuckers don't know how to do that. Why you love a woman? Oh, because of this. So you don't value her way of thinking?
That's why it says mind, body, and then soul.
Do that again for the people because somebody didn't catch it.
Mind, body, and the soul.
Okay.
Oh, they hit you up like
Them
that.
man-
gonna agree with
Man,
what he
text me.
was saying, just based on the words. I do agree with what he's saying once he gave the explanation.
I mean,
So
before,
Now,
because you read the words.
hold on. Now, I want y'all to listen how stupid this motherfucker sound. And then she actually really, it's like she was talking. She knows she fucked up, so she tried to laugh the shit off. Watch this shit here.
no, I read the words, and the only reason I didn't agree with the words because when he says men know who to love, I thought that was wrong because I feel like there's so many cases. So I can't say this about all men, but there's so many cases that men meet the woman that they really do love.
Based off of what? See, that's the thing.
Baby, some people just be talking.
Yeah, I know.
She's trying to sound extra intelligent, and
Yeah.
she really don't have a. She's really not trying to follow a pattern.
Right.
She's just rambling.
You just a baby.
You need to tie all this in to get tied
You-
all in somehow.
listen,
Because right
you
now
just
you're on a rat
listen.
chase.
You just a baby, hooping and hollering, so you can catch your pitch tone, so you can actively learn how to talk. That's all. What the fuck you doing right now? Let's go.
In love with, and they always fumble her, always, because they don't know how to love her. In his explanation, he says that. But then he'll find someone else because he fucked up with the girl he was in love with so bad. There's no coming back. So he'll find someone else and he'll, he gets with her and he marries her. So that's why
Again, I'm still trying to figure out based off of what. Now, I don't know if the average male or the average female don't catch this shit until they hit their late 30s, going into their 40s. Some people catch it early, some people catch it late. But then when you talk about relationships, when you talk about marriage, right? Because see, I fucked up once. And I can admit that I fucked up once. My ex-wife, the only reason why I married her because she had big titties, right? And then she ran track. Okay, just because she had no ass. Okay, so I had to look at something. Right? Listen, her whole family called a loan back. So hey. But see, here's the deal, right? I can go back now and look at that. I'm like, okay, some feelings might have been there. But I can look at it now. I truly didn't love that woman. And I know she truly didn't love me. She didn't love me. She loved what the fuck that I had. I was in the United States Army. She knew from her own father, right? Because her father was in the Air Force, right? But she know how that travel life go, right? And so for the most part, right, when I've always said, don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a woman going out there to get a bag, whether it's the man that she's about, whether it's the man that she's about to marry his bag, however that shit go, right? Oh, he in the Army. Guess what? I get to leave out of Arkansas. I get to go places. Then you can sit up and be like, oh, well, I've been here, I've been there. Okay, at whose cost? See what I'm saying? So again, ain't nothing wrong with actually going out there and getting a man that's either financial secured, right? Meaning that he got that job. And knowing that if he do the whole 20, you already know this motherfucker ain't got to work a motherfucking day for the rest of his life. See, I have that option. And I get it. Y'all talking on y'all's level. But see, me and my sweet here, not to say that we looking down on y'all. Well, at least, I'm not going to say that I'm going to clown y'all. I mean, I could, right? But it's just for the simple fact that I can look at it from such of a level that y'all can't quite look at it quite just yet. And then even when you get to the level that I'm at right now, guess what? I'm still gonna be ahead of it. Right? Go do your research. Go find out what the fuck happened. Don't sit up here and tell me, oh, well, this is okay. It's almost like, okay, let's look at the virus, the explosive diarrhea. Okay, you got explosive diarrhea. Okay, how did I catch it? What can I do to cure it? Motherfucker, don't tell me that I'm shitting my drawers. I need to know why. Right? It's the same thing, right? If I know how to love a woman, I want to know why I'm loving her. Is it all physical? Is it all mentally? Or is it a combination of both? Y'all ain't saying that. In a sense, you are, but do we actually really know that for sure? Let's go.
Didn't agree with it, the who to love part, because sometimes the women that they actually end up with isn't who they want to love, isn't who they wanted, because they marry people still thinking about the last girl they fumbled.
Why the fuck would you think that? You left that person for a reason. So you mean to tell me you finna walk down the aisle with somebody else and you think about the previous
they're not ready to walk down the aisle then. You haven't got that person out of your mind yet. It seems like they still got a piece of your heart. So why would you give your heart to somebody else knowing that you're not going to give it fully?
Exactly.
Because somebody else reserves a piece of it already.
So let's go.
Because they had to go through that to learn certain things and correct behaviors for the next person. But it was supposed to be that girl.
John Jr. What up, big bro?
Shit, that's a lot. That's actually a lot.
Yeah, your brain smoking on the process.
I would have been like, you fucking psycho. Go back and erase.
I'm trying to understand it. We talking about the child that they named after the man, or they named after the woman?
The love of his life that he fumbled.
All right. So apparently there's data on this, and
so my thing is, why does it always have to be the man fumbled? Okay, like y'all don't fumble shit too. You know, because I done seen the videos where women have actually came out and said, yeah, I had a good man. This motherfucker did everything except wipe my ass. And I fucked that over. I'm just saying. Or put it like this. Let's just say he did everything and wiped your ass. Was it too much for you? So my thing is, listen, that's on both sides of the coin. It's like what that one dude said in what is it, Predator, the part 2, right? Mm-hmm. When Danny Glover, he was the chief of police, and he told the new guy, he told him what he expect, what not to expect. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do the other. And then he said, remember, the door swings both ways. See, a lot of y'all don't use that. The door swings both ways, people. Don't put all this shit off on the man. Because we could be doing anything and everything that we supposed to do. We could do everything. Like I said, we do everything and then wipe your ass. And then the woman will still fuck that up. Right? So don't put all this shit off on the man. I hate when motherfuckers do that.
Marie,
she said this is common.
She said this is common, and I don't know any. I'm just going to tell you. So a man dates a woman, messes it up horribly. You guys say fumbles her, gets with the next woman, starts to treat her correctly, has a child with the next woman, yet names the new child his ex's name. Apparently.
Oh, see. Now.
That's, oh my God, that's cold.
Yeah, that is extremely. Oh. You need your ass whipped.
That's like, come here, little Rochelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we not. We
Or
are.
be like, bring your brother Marcus.
Yeah. Hey, big bro, if you're still watching, September 19th.
You better be there, John.
Yeah, it's gonna be at the Glenview Community Center.
As a matter of fact, we need to see you this coming weekend.
Yeah.
So we can get together. Either we can throw some stuff on the grill or whatnot. But yeah, I
Yeah.
need you. I need you there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he already said. So yeah, you know the address. My WhatsApp is back up, so you can call me there on that, and then we'll talk about it later. Okay. So, but whoever the fuck that bastard is, why would you do that? Why would you break up and then have a child with somebody else and then name the child after your ex? Right? That's just damn.
So wrong. So
I'm just like, damn, that's wrong on so many. I'm like, damn, did she put it on you that tough? You should have just stayed with her and called her Rochella or something.
no.
So,
That's still you got the whole name and you're gonna add another letter on the end. No, I'm not gonna do that.
but
That's wrong. That's
yeah, that's
wrong.
fucked up. Yeah. So, but I'm just saying that, oh, now in a case like that, we could be like, okay, yeah, motherfucker, you fought. Right? But oh, damn, really? Holy shit.
This is a thing. If this is a thing,
Common thing,
a common thing,
says Marie.
says Marie. If this
Okay, so y'all listen to other motherfuckers now. Okay, we good.
is a thing, please let us know in the comments if this has happened to you or you know someone this has happened to.
That is
She has stats.
fucked up. I've never seen that in my life. I'd be so fucking weirded out if I
could
knew
see it happening,
anybody.
though.
I could that is so crazy. How wouldn't I know? Who wouldn't have known? I feel like, okay, say,
Wait.
hold
the new
on.
woman didn't ask
If
the last
a
girl for
man
names?
was in love with a girl, first of all,
She got them from Temu.
Yeah, because I was looking at them same shoes. Now Amazon got them too, and it takes like a month and a half to get them though. But they supposed to be orthopedic comfortable. So and she got hers. I wonder how long it took her to get hers.
the new bitch wouldn't know. The new bitch wouldn't know anything about her. Anything about her. People in real life.
Okay, fuck off what the fuck she said, right? Because see, this is why you give your child, like, I don't want to say they fucked up names, but it's names that you ain't never heard of. Like my middle name. My middle name is Apollos, right? I already know, and y'all know this already, because that's how I start off every doggone YouTube show, right? But I always said, now watch her facial expression, right? Now, if we were to have a child, whether it be male or female, I'm naming the child Jupiter.
Nope.
Okay, and I knew you were gonna do that, right?
Now wait a minute. You know what? Hold up. That might not be so bad.
Yeah,
It's a strong name,
yeah,
just like Apollos is a strong name.
yeah.
You know what? I rephrased that. That's cool.
You
If
know,
it's a
because,
little boy.
because again, according to Greek mythology, right? Apollos or Apollo, god of the sun, right?
Mhm.
God of what I want to say, music and poetry, I think.
Mhm.
The son of Zeus, which that's what Jupiter is. It's Zeus, right? So it would be like the son having the father on. Yes, I know his hair is backwards, but the thing about it though, if I would have had to explain it, or if my child, whether it be male or female, if they would have had to explain it, then y'all be like, okay, all right, I see where you're going with this. Plain and simple, right? So yeah, Jupiter, because see, it's a neutral name. At least that's how I feel it is, right? So yeah, put like this: unless somebody else right here named Jupiter, other than the planet, Yeah, that's the name that I'm going with.
People close to him, his friends, people around him in his everyday life wouldn't know that, like, you have a baby, her name is Jessica. Wasn't her name Jessica? People would know. Do they hide it in the middle name, or actually we need Marie to talk
Well,
because
we need the audience to tell us if this has happened to them. I could see men being weird enough to do that.
and I'm just gonna say right now, men, don't be weird enough to
Don't
do
be
that.
weird enough to do
That is psychotic. Don't do it.
That's OD.
I think that is so fucked up. Poor girl.
Please,
Her
can
poor
we
baby.
hear the stats? So what do you Google for the stats?
Oh my gosh. If a man
I've never heard of
ever,
this.
and that's why they don't get to name my kid.
They don't get to name my kid.
That's why.
That is wild.
Okay, that is
You just the seed bearer. The farmer and his hoe. The ground. I take my hoe, plant the seed in you, and wait 10 months. Let's just go.
wild, but like we're coming up with a brand new name. Now, this isn't the same, and I just want to say that before I start talking. This is
Disclaimer.
absolutely not the same.
All right.
But I have a what if list. I have twin boys. You know, I want their names to sound not identical, but like have the same
They rhyme.
beginning letter. My mom always said that if she has a boy, my mom has 0 boys, she would name her son X. She got that from a movie. I don't remember. I don't want to say the name. She got it from a movie. She likes the name. And I was like, that's actually pretty cool. I like that name. Now,
Is it Jupiter? But what movies talk about the planet Jupiter? Unless it's Star Trek.
Yeah.
So,
I did date someone with the name. And even though
did he fumble you or did you fumble him? Since we talking about it.
we dated, I always said that name is still on my list. But I didn't take it from him though. I didn't take it from him. So I know it would look
What's up?
weird. I actually already told him this, just so that it's not weird if I do have the name
You
like.
still love that nigga.
No, I don't. No, I don't. But I already told him, I was just like, yo, your name is actually on my list. Like, I really like your name. It's on my list. And I only told him that because I never, like, we were already at a point of like knowing shit wasn't going to work out with us. Like, we were talking as friends.
Okay, then. So, hold on now. Wait a minute now. Correct me if I'm wrong now. She said, man, don't you do it. But she was about to do it. Did I hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, again, you on a podcast. You an old boy, right? Y'all, I mean, I was pointing this way, but my thing is, you an old boy, right? Y'all got plenty of followers, and you with your dumb ass, you gonna tell the man not to do it, but you was about to do it. Oh my God, really? Okay, again. Now, if I heard it wrong, then my apologies. But don't sit up, look, don't throw a rock and hide your hand. Don't fart and try to pass it off to the next motherfucker. They be like, they did it. Or blame it on the dog. Dog laid out, minding his own business. Right? Put it like this. You know the difference between a human fart and a dog fart. When a dog fart, yeah. It's almost like the dog that fumigated the house. You're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to leave the house. Just telling you. Let's go.
Like, I know I'm not having a kid with you, so it's fine.
I'm just gonna name my kid after you.
It's not after you. It just has the same name. And that's only if I had twin boys. And what are the chances that I'm gonna have twin boys?
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, I did.
Anything you want to say before? Anything else? Any last thoughts?
No, you gonna have a great day. I'm gonna slide over here because I gotta go and we gotta have a meeting about our wedding September 19th. So I gotta get ready to go. So love you all.
All right. Yeah.
I did. And that doesn't seem too likely either. You would think that like if you date a twin, you're more likely to have twins, but don't really work that way. I'm like, anybody watching this isn't gonna know who I'm talking about unless it's him himself.
You just said his name.
No, I didn't.
Oh, his name isn't X? Or you were saying X?
No, I was just saying X.
All right. I was like, that was.
You said his name. I said I'm
Oh,
not
she
gonna
likes
say the name.
Xavier.
But if he ever watched this video,
Really?
he'd know I'm talking about him.
That's putting it into the universe, right?
What is that?
What you're doing
You like
right
so
now.
you like watching X-Men?
And you've already talked him up. So
Shit, I get it now. I get it now.
Hi.
right.
Now we don't
You got
text. I haven't,
your
I haven't
Still
spoken
want
to
that
him
baby.
in a long
You
time.
got your
So-
hair looking like that one
Do you know his
Woman.
information or no?
storm,
Like
right?
his phone number?
I mean,
Yeah.
like his Instagram and everything else.
He doesn't have Instagram.
What if he does now? And
If he does now, then no, I wouldn't know it.
Oh yeah. Look, bitch, you already said it without saying it. You didn't dyed your hair to look like Storm. Now you like Professor X. Yeah, we know that. But I'm just saying, bitch. Yeah, in a sense, you already done gave it away. So, hey, but then again, it's a whole bunch of Xaviers. Ain't nothing but one Apollos. Let that shit sink in for a minute. Okay, let's go.
what if it comes across your feed? Would you get back in touch with him if he was single?
We don't hate each other. We just used to date and now we don't. So
Yeah, you would. You would.
usually people don't really talk after that.
So is that a yes or no?
Yes or no for what? What's the question?
If he comes across your feed, would you?
If I see that he actually finally made an Instagram, yes, I'll follow him.
Hmm.
Like there's no
You want to give up the
reason that I
cootie?
would be like, oh, what the fuck? And like
Could you
No.
guys go back out on a friend date like you like to do
we have actually
recently?
a couple years ago. I haven't heard from him in like years.
Okay.
But like after our dating period, like we've gone out.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, after you spoke his name, X or whatever,
She just got exposed like it's nobody's business. Bitch, you got caught. Listen, you just got a bathroom tour done on your ass. Plain and simple. You in there sitting on the bowl. Old boy, old Xavier, right? Got the phone out. Yeah, I'm gonna knock this wall out here. I really look how I got the flowers over here. And he looking at you, he gonna do a glimpse every once in a while, and you doing shit like that. Yeah, you just got exposed with a goddamn bathroom tour, and he caught your ass on the goddamn toilet seat.
and you're speaking it into existence right now, it's probably going to contact you.
That's fine. My birthday's coming up. Take me out. I was still in the gray when I'm trying to be in the fucking black with someone else. And I needed to get the fuck out the gray. And that person loved the gray too much. So I got mean. Like, I don't want to ever be mean, but it's just like, yo, you're not getting it. Like, we're not happening anymore. Like, that's done. That's over. This is not happening. There's definitely a way to say it has to be delivered in a way that they understand and they get it, but that just doesn't come off like too harsh, I
You're
guess.
giving the receiver way too much credit to be able to digest it that way, because I think you have to tell the person, I don't want you anymore. And that person has to be in a place where they don't ask why. They take it right then and there, because once they start asking why, then they're going to try to say, okay, well, I can fix this, this, and this. And then that becomes another conversation, as opposed to,
Oh my gosh, I'm getting flashbacks.
see, I think when you start piling it on, I think that's what makes people crazy. I don't.
See, it's what happens when you really don't know what the fuck you talking about, and you dropped your drawers, right? I again, Some people should not be allowed to be on certain podcasts. I know a lot of y'all probably think, well, crazy uncle, you fit that description. No, the fuck I don't. I'm just talking away what a lot of y'all can catch. You probably would never catch, right? Maybe, just maybe that's why I don't get a whole lot of views, right? But the first time I started talking about dumb shit, then here y'all come. But this is real serious shit here, right? You know, because they just talk about, okay, like I said, we know what the fuck the problem is, but don't nobody know where the fuck the problem came from. And don't nobody know how to fix it. It's just like what my older brother, what my older brother said. A lot of us are fucked up, right? Once we realize that or whatever, and then we go out and fix it, then maybe, just maybe, we can all do the damn thing. We can all try to accomplish something that's positive, something that's actually really going to stay around for a pretty good while. Let's go.
Want any version of you? That's shit. You can't do nothing about that. I don't want the improved you. I don't want the rich you. I don't want the provider you. Yeah. Or I don't want any version of you is how you break up with somebody.
And then this motherfucker, he's been so beat down to it's ridiculous. Right? You know, and I get it. You doing your commentary. But just know, I can almost bet money that he probably was born right at 1983, probably late 1982, going into 83. Right? You didn't catch me the ass whoopers, did you? You know, I'm just saying. Let's go.
Point blank, period. I don't want any version of you. Nothing else, nothing in between. You don't got to sugarcoat it and say things are working out because of A, B, and C. I don't want any version of you. Point blank, full stop, period.
I think that's not how you break up with someone. That's how you get someone to stop harassing you. That's how you get out of the gray. You can't tell people that just like off the bat, unprovoked. You can't.
It is provoked. We broke up.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can shut shit down, right? Fuck you, bitch. I'm done. Fuck you, nigga. I'm done. Right? Too goddamn easy. Cut the shit off. Put like this. Was the dick that damn good? Where you invented this area called the great goddamn area. You like how Xavier dicked your ass down. Okay, I ain't mad at him. Really ain't mad at you, ass. That's why you dyed your hair. That motherfucker made you dye your hair. Dang. Really? So this is what the fuck we do now. Let's go.
The provocation.
No, like you can tell that to someone provoked. Like what I'm saying is like they're harassing, like they won't leave you alone. They won't get it. That's a clear message.
So, you know, because my thing is this, right? You know, I'm always, you know, put like this. People break up for whatever fucking reason. Hold on, let me finish this out because it's almost done.
That's as direct as you can be.
It is direct.
Any version? Shit, you sent me on my way. Tell me that. Okay, I'm up now. Bet. Say less. What she say? Your clothes are folded. Come pick up your clothes. You ain't gotta say all that. So I don't want any version of you.
First of all, that whole song is being in the gray area.
What? Come pick up
She
your
wants you to
clothes?
come pick up your clothes. She could have dropped it off at your house, left it in a bag in front of your door. But no, she wants you to come over here and pick it up. The whole
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, she want that dick one last time. Or put like this. I had to let that finish out because I remembered that one thing that Eddie Murphy said in Eddie Murphy Raw, right? You know, because you know this whole cheating thing came up, right? And so he actually really came out and said, look, he gave his reason why men cheat. He said, I'm gonna give you my reason why men cheat because men cheat because we didn't figure woman out. We figure women out. And then the motherfucker like, what do you mean? Motherfucker like, yeah, what do you mean? And then the women were like, yeah, what do you mean that men didn't figure this out? And so he actually really said it. He said, listen, once you make a woman come real hard, if you make a woman say, ooh, right? He said, no matter what you say, no matter what you think, no matter what you do, as long as you say, I'm sorry, she will listen to your motherfucking story. And then I've actually really heard that throughout the course of time. Bernie Mac said the exact same thing. Dick got power. Right? Now, do that mean carry your ass out there and share the good fortune? Hell no. Some pussy stink. Motherfuckers don't know how to wash their ass. Okay, yeah, we know it's rather smell like potpourri. But all I'm saying is this. Apparently, Xavier or whoever the fuck made her dye her hair to look like Storm from the X-Men, right? He dicked her down real good. That's why old boy was probing, because he caught the shit. Right? I mean, and then, because look at it like this. A lot of women, unless they like bumping lily pads, okay, so unless they like bumping lily pads, right? Put like this. And, you know, and I've seen this on Def Comedy Jam. Motherfucker be like, hey, look, let me tell you something. Listen, you get a girl, girlfriend, whatever, you paying rent, utilities, putting food in the house, buying her clothes, paying car note, everything. He said you can slap the shit out of her in front of her whole family at Christmas dinner and nothing will be said. And then on top of that, you digging it down too? It's okay, mama. It's okay, daddy. That's what the fuck gonna fly out of her mouth. Right? Is it wrong? Yeah. You got that right, it's wrong. But it happens. It happens. Every goddamn day. Put like this. You a man, you got, put like this. If you a man and you got that dick and you can sling it, and then you can pay for every goddamn thing in the house, just say it. Crazy uncle don't do that. Crazy uncle don't do that. My wife has never gave me a reason to put hands on her, even though I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. I know I'm fucked up. I got PTSD. I line to blow up at any minute. Right? But the thing about it is this, right? The title is wrong if you actually really stop and think about it for a minute. A man doesn't fumble nothing. 9 times out of 10 is usually the one. Right? Because motherfucker, you know, because like that last one I was with, she was just like, you like a breath of fresh air. I was like, what the fuck you mean? Well, you ain't never hit me. Why should I? Some motherfuckers, like that. Some women just don't know how to act. When a good man come across, they'll find a reason to fuck that shit up. Right? And then 9 times out of 10, they want to drag you into their madness. It goes back to what I said at the early part of this video. Adam and Eve, and that's what the fuck you want to believe, right? What did Eve do? She went over there and fucked with that damn tree. And then now you got all this shit here. Right? We as men, we can't keep, put like this. Give us enough about yourself where that, okay, once we turn our eye, and I'm not saying, you know, I don't have that, I don't have no problem. I don't have that problem. But a lot of y'all do, right? Give us that once we turn our eye or turn our back, that you won't do something that you ain't supposed to be doing. Don't go out there and fucking with that damn tree. Or fuck with somebody that got a goddamn hell of a tree branch. Okay, so but again, she gonna go back to old boy. Even if she probably already did. And just know, little Xavier Jr. gonna be running around the house. What they said? Pitter pat the little feet, and then how it go, baby. So I'm just saying. Look, Crazy Uncle trying to tell you how this shit go. Okay? You know, old boy at the start of it, he know what the fuck you talking about. That's what I'm talking about. A man could go pick a woman up at the corner. Oh, so we picking up prostitutes now. Right? She gonna give it the booty on a daily basis. But no, you're gonna have to come off that paper. Right? Come out. We know who to love, but we don't know how. Based off of what? You never told me what, guy. Is it physical appearance? Is it mental? Or is it a combination of both? Because I'm going to tell you something about the Crazy Uncle. I don't want your body. I want to fuck your mind up. Right? So if you want to call me a therapist or you want to call me the rapist, then goddamn it, so motherfucking be it. Plain and simple. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, put like this. I'm not no relationship coach. I don't claim to be. I'm not no life coach. Hell, I'm still living. Right? It's still shit right to this day that I'm trying to figure out. Right? But the thing about it though is this. A lot of this shit, you're going to have to find it on your own. Everybody gives advice. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. But put like this. I sit up here and listen to what the fuck you got to say. That don't mean I'm going to do. And 9 times out of 10, I'm always go my own goddamn way. I'm always go my route. I already figured. I just want to hear what the fuck you got to say. And then for the most part, it's almost like, okay, well, I'm not really trusting my own self-judgment. That I got to go get opinions from somebody else, whether it's from the left or whether it's from the right, whether it's coming at me, whether it's coming to me from all goddamn directions. You're only going to pay attention to one. Go with the fuck you feel. Now, if y'all actually really want to call this advice, then hey, by all means, do something. But ladies, y'all fumble shit too. Y'all fumble shit more than us. If he play this, if he holding it down, right? Meaning he paying for every goddamn thing. And then turn around and giving you money. Dicking you down like it's no fucking tomorrow. You mean to tell me you finna fuck that off? Yes, I know, I get it. It's bigger dicks out there, but guess what? You know what the fuck you used to, right? Because I'm just like this. What comedian Avery, I'm gonna say this last thing, then I'm gonna get out of here. Comedian Avery Spears said it best when they always talking about the GOAT debate between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. So he asked the $64,000 question. What would you really have? A big dick, right? That works half the time. LeBron James, 4-6 in the finals. Or you want a regular size dick, 6-0. Michael Jordan. That motherfucker is gonna work all the goddamn time, regardless of the day, regardless of the night. What would you really have? And then he gonna eat the pussy, lick the asshole. Cause there's no the big motherfucker 9 times in 10. All what the fuck he gonna give you 2 pumps of the equipment. He ain't gonna play with your booty. He ain't gonna do none of that shit. He ain't finna suck on no titty. He ain't finna do none of that. I'm just telling you how this shit goes. Just because he tall as shit don't mean the goddamn thing. I'm just telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. I could go on and on with this shit, but I feel like that I done said enough. Big Bro, September 19th. Come by the house beforehand. So we could, hash it out. But other than that, it'd be good to see you again anyway. So with that being said, hey. Oh, hey, bring your camera, right? We need to take pictures. So with that being said, hey, with everybody else, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door, across the street, around the corner. Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.